Fighting styles are one of the most used things in all of Bloxfruits, but have you ever wondered what the highest damaging fighting styles are? Today, that's exactly what we're going to be covering. That's enough talk, let's get into it. So, this is the most basic fighting style right here, Dark Step. This is a fighting style that you can get in the first C, and basically everybody has. But because it's like the first fighting style isn't any good, so as you can see in my stats, I have my melee maxed out. So if you get this in first C, obviously it's not going to be doing this much damage. It's just like hypothetical. So how we're going to be testing these fighting styles is we're going to do one basic M1, then we're going to do 3 M1s, and then test all the abilities. So like this is perfect to demo on because it's the first fighting style. We do 1 M1 does 1,600. 3 M1s does 4,846. And then now we're on to the abilities. So that's basically how we do that. So the first ability does 2,500. The third ability, or second ability, my bad, does just over 2,500. The third ability does, wow, over 3,500. Now what's neat about Dark Step, especially considering it's the first fighting style, is it has a fourth ability that boosts your damage. So real quick, let's test everything with the boost on. So 1 does almost 2,000. This guy's making this difficult. 3 does almost 6,000. Let's just kill this guy. And then the first ability, almost 3,000. The second ability, 3,500, and the third ability, let's move over here, does just over 4,000. Okay, so Dark Step was pretty good for the first fighting style in the game, but what about the second one, Electric? So, same rules as before and same stats. Let's do it. 1 M1 does just over 2,000. 3 M1s does just over 6,000. The first ability, I missed him. We'll come back to that. The second ability does 3,500. The third ability, ooh, that's definitely the best one, 5,000. And what's good about that is it's got good range. You can attack multiple guys with it. Now the first ability does just about 3,000 damage. That's pretty good. Okay.
That's my fault.
Shoo! Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Can you be gone, please? We're trying to record a video. Be gone. Be gone. Now we are on to the last first C fighting style, Water Kung Fu. And this style actually recently got a rework with the new adding of the submerged island. Let's get into it. Basic M1, just about 2,000 damage. 3 M1s, 6,500. Then we're going to do Steam Charged Fist, the first ability. Does just about 3,000. The second ability does just about 4,000. And the third ability, this guy's about to die, so we can't accurately judge. What about, ooh, almost 5,000. Okay, so moving on to the second C fighting styles, I actually don't have a few of them. I know, noob in the comments, whatever. But I have somebody who does have them. Please welcome the guy that's been hiding in the shadows the whole time, my friend Rip Peeping. Link to his channel is down in the description. Alright, so he is going to be demoing 4 fighting styles that I do not have out of the 9. First being Death Step, the upgraded version of Dark Step. You are free to fish until I need you again. Okay, now we're on to Sharkman Karate. While he's over there fishing, we're training. All right, we're training. Here we go. Sharkman Karate, 1M1. Also, this style just recently got reworked, so that's sick. 2M1s or 3M1s. My bad. 1, 2, 3. That's actually 5,000 damage. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. First ability. Oh my goodness, that is awesome looking. 4,000 damage, that's pretty good. Let's kill this guy real quick. Second ability. Ooh, nice. Also, if you hold the second ability real quick, let me show you. He shoots like a shark. Nice. Now the third ability is the Great Sea Spear. Okay, that was awesome, but I got 2 guys in, so the damage isn't that crazy as what you just saw. 1M1, that's actually pretty good. 3M1s, wait, that's actually really good damage. I did not know it did that much damage. Alright, first move. That's pretty good, but the effects are not very good on this style. For some reason, they didn't rework it when they reworked Dragon Talon. Alright, second ability. That's actually pretty good. This style is decent. It's very decent. And now the third ability. That's actually really good damage too. This is one of the best second sea fighting styles for sure. Now we are on to Superhuman, which is... Would you say Superhuman is the strongest second sea fighting style? Probably, yeah. Alright, 1M1. 2,500. 3M1s. Yeah, almost 8,000. First ability. Dang, he just got wrecked. Second ability. And the third ability. Dang, look at that knockback. I really like this fighting style, personally. It's one of my favorites. Alright, now back to Peeping's POV, because he's going to demo the last 2 styles I do not have. Starting with, is that, yes, God Human. Take it away.
Alright, so God Human being arguably one of the strongest, if not the strongest fighting style in the game. First, 1M1. M1s, that's also pretty good damage. Alright, first move on God Human, have to fight with this random NPC down in the water. No, that's a lot of damage, 5,000. You've got to have talent. Pretty good damage.
M1, decent damage. 3M1s, really good damage. Finish off this guy. Alright, first ability. Ooh, those effects, that is clean. Second ability. Nice, that's also decent damage. Let's kill off this guy. And now the third ability. Wow, that is good damage. So real quick, let me demo the upgraded versions. So with the upgraded version, when they're about to die and you hit them with the Z move, you do a special punch barrage and then you finish them off. And with the upgraded version, for the X move, you can fly on the dragon before you throw it. And then for the C move, when it's upgraded, instead of just going up and slamming down when you do it, you pick them up with you and then slam them down, making for extra damage boost. Lord have mercy. Whoa, is that a shooting star I see? Oh wait, it's coming in. Oh! To behold. As you can see right here, this is the rarest fighting style in the game. It is called Combat, and we're sorry, but it's against Bloxfruits' rules to show it because it's so powerful. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That was all of the fighting styles. Comment down below which one is your guys' favorite. Subscribe if you like Bloxfruits, and I'll see you guys next time.